Hey, what's going on, you guys? Thanks for clicking this video. It should be a real short video today, but an insanely powerful video. What we're gonna be covering today cost me $27,000 that I can count, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, give or take 1,000, but roughly $27,000 to learn this little nugget of information that I'm about to share with you guys. This little nugget of information literally changed my personal life as well as my business, and my goal out of this video is for this little nugget of information to literally change your life and or your business as well. This has literally given me a better life. It's given me more money. It's given me a more quality business with better prospects, better leads, better customers, more lifetime customers, opposed to one-time buyers. This has literally taken tons of stress out of my life dealing with unnecessary crap. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys just stick around, this should be an extremely short video. I'm telling you guys, this could literally change your life. So a brief little intro on me. My name is Kyle, and I own a business called Rockwell Financial, as well as Rockwell Marketing, mostly Rockwell Financial though. We put businesses on the news. We do all sorts of things for businesses, such as build out automated subscription-based platforms and all sorts of fun stuff. But we put businesses on the news, big names like Fox, CNBC, Digital Journal, Marketwatch, all the huge names as well. And I've been doing a lot of self-development, learning how to better my business, all that fun stuff. And I've invested a ton of money into that stuff. So one of the people I've been giving a lot of money to is a guy by the name of Grant Cardone. I know people have mixed opinions about Grant, but I personally love pretty much all of his stuff. And over the past, give or take 6 months, I can count that I've given him about $27,000. I plan on giving him a ton more money, but this is my biggest lesson, right? And out of that 27,000, when I say the biggest lesson, this is what I mean by that, you guys. I didn't even learn this lesson from him saying it. I learned by attending events and watching it. So the big lesson is not to fight over the crumbs, right? So the crumbs might be what bring people into your ecosystem, but you're not gonna run an extremely successful business fighting over the crumbs of your industry. So something with Grant is that there are cheaper people in Grant's kind of self-help, self-development, business development industry. There are cheaper companies out there, but at the end of the day, Grant offers really good service and he's aware of that. So it's the idea of value, high value and kind of have a high price with it. Like he doesn't really sell like $150 event tickets, right? I paid $2,000 for my event ticket, and that was the second cheapest ticket at the event. The cheapest ticket was $1,000, and there were people at the event that were literally paying 20 grand to be there. Grant's big thing is he wants qualified buyers, right? He wants people that are already very successful. And the reason why is because they pay more money, they pay, they send the money quicker. They don't have to make, they don't take days or weeks or years to make a decision. If there's something that they see value in, they'll pay big money for it. And a crazy thing that I'd see at GrowthCon, when I was just at GrowthCon, was there were $20 tickets, diamond front row. Those were $20,000 tickets. And I personally met multiple diamond front row ticket holders. They paid $20,000 for their seat for a 3-day business conference. Keep in mind, I paid $2,000 and there were other people that paid $1,000 for the exact same conference. We were all sitting in the same room. They paid 20 times the price, or in my situation, 10 times the price, just to sit up closer, which goes to show you it's not all about the money, right? It's about the value. What is the prospect, soon to be a paying customer, what are they getting for the money, right? Because if people, think about it, an airplane, there are people that pay $500 for first class, and then there are people that pay $100 to sit in the back of the plane. They're all going to the same place. It takes the same amount of time to get on that airplane pretty much as off, and then off that airplane. Like they're on the airplane almost the same amount of time, right? The in-air time's the same, that's for sure. So at the end of the day, people are paying for an experience. People are paying for a premium version of something, right? And if it's a qualified buyer, at the end of the day, guess what? They're willing to pay a ton of money for that premium experience or that premium product or that premium service, right? Keep this in mind. I didn't raise the prices on my old products, right? But I did. I have a $60,000 package now. I never used to have that, right? My most expensive package used to be $10,000, most expensive. So but at the end of the day, there were people that would pay $10,000 that I'm sure would have paid 50 grand or 30 grand or 60 grand, but I didn't even have anything to offer them. See what I'm saying, guys? And Grant, when Grant first started doing events, keep this in mind. Don't feel stupid if you're not doing this already. I just learned this. It's not like Grant had $20,000 tickets as first event. His last GrowthCon, I believe the diamond tickets were only like 10,000, the one before the one I just left. So he doubled the price on them. So at the end of the day, what you have to keep in mind here is that, like, I wouldn't really raise the prices on your current products more than likely if you're already, there's some margin on it, whatever. But something I would do is I would go out and I would create a bigger package for your product or service or whatever. And the thing I love about this is that now we're targeting business owners that are more qualified, right? We're targeting a lot of business owners that have decent money, because on like $1,000 package at my business, $997 package, we don't really make a whole lot of any money by the time it's all said and done. Compared to a $30,000 package, there's a lot of money in it, right? And at the end of the day, it's arguably harder to close a $1,000 package than it is a $30,000 package. And the reason why is because the person who's giving you the $1,000, they don't have money. They don't have a ton of money. The person that's giving you 30 grand, they're probably worth 20 million bucks, right? They could drop 30 grand in the river, okay, on a cruise and lost it. 30 grand is nothing to them. Like, I was talking to my sales guy, Max, at GrowthCon, and he was like, yeah, there were people that paid 20 grand for their ticket and didn't even show up. Could you imagine? And they didn't ask for a refund or anything. Didn't show up, 20 grand. They just lost 20 grand like that. So if you're targeting the right business owner, at the end of the day, price is almost irrelevant on higher ticket packages. If they see value in that product, service, package, whatever, they don't care as much about price. So oftentimes I find as business owners, sometimes I, and as well as people that I know, we can get too caught up on price. Well, should it be $9.97 or $9.99? Dude, it's $2, okay? Like, who cares? Like, I had someone tell me, oh, dude, you're charging $9.97, it should be $9.95. It's $2, dude. Like, at the end of the day, if someone's not gonna make a decision based on $2. If they're on the phone with us and they don't buy over $9.95, I probably don't even want their money. I don't want them as a customer. Because if they're nitpicking $2, imagine what they're gonna do nitpicking my service. If we sell a $10,000 package, the client sends the $10,000 like it's nothing, right? Compared to we split a $1,000 package up into, we've had it to where, it's $100 a week for 10 weeks. We don't even get the money for 2.5 months, right? Compared to a $10,000 package, a package that's 10 times the price. All right, I'll send it over right now. Boom. And then they don't follow up. They just wait for us to write the story. Then they approve it or ask for, a few revisions, or usually don't even ask for revisions. The people that ask for the most revisions are like the $1,000 clients. So that was the cool thing with Grant, is that, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm saying don't get rid of your low end product or service or package or whatever. I wouldn't get rid of it. But the money's on the bigger packages, right? And I spent so much money learning this, and Grant didn't even say it. I just watched it. Grant still sells $10 books. He sells $50 sales courses, all that stuff. Again, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't buy it. What I am saying, or don't get rid of I'm not saying don't get rid of that package. What I am saying is I would have a premium tier, okay? Because those are the best clients regardless. Those are the best clients. They get rid of so many headaches. We still have lower end, product, services, all that stuff. If you guys want to get, as seen on, I'll have a link below. RockwellPRwebinar.com, RockwellPRwebinar.com. And there's actually a book a call page as well on our website, RockwellMarketingSolutions.com. All you have to do is click one of the buttons moving around, and you type in your info, and it will take you to a calendar page, and you can book a call with us. Real simple, real easy. Either one of those you can do. But at the end of the day, guess what? $1,000 package is not what we're really pushing anymore. We used to push $1,000 and $5,000 packages. Now we're pushing $5,000 and above. So that's the biggest thing I've learned. Literally, this changed my life, made my life so much better. I have more money, less stress, because higher paying clients, they've got so many things going on. They're not going to, be as critical and whatnot. They're not sitting there judging what the writer wrote that's literally has a degree in writing, that has the best grammar, in the world and all that. They're not really asking for 30 revisions and anything like that. They're like, oh yeah, looks great. Let's go ahead and publish it. So, I'm telling you, I would not fight over the crumbs in your industry. I'd go for relatively high ticket. Again, I'm not saying there are a lot of people that are insanely successful with lower ticket. We've had success with lower ticket, but at the end of the day, nowadays, we kind of took the Grant Cardone approach, which is if you have to, allow someone to get into your ecosystem from a $997 product, but then later on try to push them up, right? So that you're increasing the lifetime value of that customer so that they can go from 1,000 to 5,000. And then, as their business is growing and they're more successful, then push them into a 10,000, stuff like that. Compared to just, topping out at a $5,000 service. We could publish on over 7,000 networks. Literally the biggest names in media, and then a bunch of small ones as well. Radio, we do it all. And it's an amazing thing. Again, if you guys want to learn more, rockwellprwebinar.com. And then there's also rockwellmarketingsolutions.com. Both of those, if you go through rockwellmarketingsolutions.com, fill out your info, book a call on the calendar, all that fun stuff. So I really hope I could provide some value to you guys. I'm telling you guys, don't take this information lightly. I would definitely implement this into your business as soon as possible. Have a high tier package, and then also really push those packages. Go for the qualified buyers, guys. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.